Go.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away!
She kind of reminds me of Krista Miller.
Leave it!
Girl. From various things. Drew Carey's show, Scrubs. Gorgeous lady.
Lydia, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Nice creaky door.
Stop. Go away.
Spiderweb's a bit glitchy.
Leave it.
Oh, that's the wrong way.
Way to the next room's blocked.
That in the chair. Drawing of a crib. Bad drawing of. Coming out draw. How are you faring? Someone said.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
And here? It's creaking. Wow, that one damn slam shot.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Not wearing a lock, Corrine, are you? Actually, a gorgeous name. That's the wrong way. So, to those who are interested in such things, we've been remastered. A UEVR profile just came out for it, which means complete what's it called? 6 dimensions of. What does a 60 OF stand for? I'm wondering. 6 dimensions of freedom, maybe? Motion controls. And apparently it's gorgeous and runs actually rather well. I need to do that at some point.
Boo!
Hello, Godling.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer. So I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wanted to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
I think there's a texture
If it
bug
looks
on our
like one
chest.
and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up. Good day.
Godlings are cool. Johnny and Sarah's are good people. One more floor. Gotta train our glutes. He's awake.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
I like that the sound effects are just going. They still haunted. It actually reminds me, not a lot of people played the Witcher 1, but it was built on a modified No Winter Nights engine. And there would be houses like this. They really did a great job with them. But this reminds me, because of the style they had back then, they kind of kept that, and it just reminds me of No Winter Nights now. You could create houses like this in No Winter Nights. Although you could really, build on top of each other. It was a one layer kind of. That's up to Sarah, actually.
But your yellow eyes are a bit frightening. Look, mine are pretty.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corrine. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Does she have anything to say about that?
Good day.
Nope,
But
she
your
doesn't
yellow
care.
eyes are a bit frightening. Look, mine are pretty.
Meet Corrine at the Golden Sturgeon. Viewing.
The
She's on
second
nice.
sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart. Don't bother me, please. The second sword, is it?
Sick. Sick of it all.
Think of it all.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty. Give us a crown.
Yes?
I'm thinking that not apparent to you. Hello, Elby.
What do you seek, pain giver?
That's some lovely sea.
You don't have a lot of legs, do you?
Oh yeah, I understood.
Sound, yes, but scent.
Let me repair.
What do you have on?
Everything equipped. There we go.
So long.
So long.
We best be getting home here.
A fish market.
Or two.
My man's a sword swinger too, for King Radovid.
Pray.
Let's see. Need coin fast. Dose blast and non-hit. I'll read that one. Weights and measures. And do not fondle the merchandise. Fondled goods must be purchased by the fondler. Contract issued by the Temple Guard of the City of Novigrad. Fellow Fellows of Flame. In recent days, several officers of Temple Guard have been ravaged to death in a most bestial manner. Investigation has been launched to look into the matter, so the perpetrator shall soon feel the iron grip of justice closing around his throat. Anyone able to help the guardsmen track down and punish this murderer, or murderers, as the case may be, has to report to the nearest guard post at once. A reward is foreseen. Likewise, hereby announced that any man aiding or abetting those bandits or withholding evidence regarding these crimes shall be punished by torture, imprisonment, or even death. Veteran seeks companion for our last mission. Required, willing to travel overseas, has own gear, experience, fighting, and tracking. Third sense of humor and strong head. Pay sizable, delivered at the mission's end. Those interested need not send any papers, for I won't read them. Come talk to me man to man instead. Idas. Our Gwent tournament.
Let's just talk.
Burghers and burgesses of the free city of Novigrad. Master Claytop,
I believe I see a challenger who seeks to subdue Pile Driver.
Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
Sure, let's try.
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Your attention, please. This fine witcher has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's champion, George's George. While our champion prepares, you and I should have a chat. Let us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
How much will you give me to throw the fight?
Considerably more than if you win.
Kiss my ass, Master Claytop.
You'll regret that.
Just
A
want to
warm
fight.
welcome to our competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus Georgius George, the pile driver. May the better man win.
Got a bit of a mug on.
What a thwack! That must have hurt. One more papu! Dropped his guard like a champ. Pile driver! Pile driver! Slaughter the freak!
Come on. Don't talk like that.
Fucking come on!
This is an honorable fight.
Our winner and the tavern's new champion is the Witcher called Geralt. Here is your prize.
Wasn't sure he'd be same level as me.
Archibald
Or-ish.
O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance to the slums. There's also Mortimer, captain of the guard. He can usually be found near the Oxenfurt Gate.
What do you want? Looking for a rise.
Got reputation for that. I suppose makes sense. Captain Wolverstone.
May I?
Depends what with.
Looking for someone who'll sail to Skellige and take me with them.
My Atropos and me. We're due to sail for Skellig. Carrying grain. But that's hush-hush. Got any coin?
Gotta get more
1,000.
coin.
You sure do. For I won't even whip me horse in a bath without payment in advance. What'll it be?
Farewell.
Oh, you might actually have a card. Let's
What'll
reply
it
that.
What are you serving?
A couple.
Farewell.
You looking for someone else, what?
That's the back door.
What do you want?
What do you want? How do you do?
Yes, master.
Call this living with
People are already
The gold shit on me.
boring as fucking
Goes upstairs.
Got a sharp pain in my spine.
Oh, it changed the quest, apparently.
Good day.
Mug like a puss.
Drunk off where you are.
Tastes as sweet.
Odd though he is, girls can't seem to look away.
Nice digs. Oh, fish in the commode. And random bread.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Oh, it is from the trailer. Huh.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Let's do that one.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. It was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Cool.
Yes, there's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah.
Some exposition.
Something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy when it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Oh, nice girl.
Yes.
B.
Hello, Sourpuss.
Hey.
Well, you're easy enough on the eye.
Thank you.
Those boys.
Nor I, the people say pay us. I'm not about to deliver myself to those skeleton butchers.
Heard.
What's downstairs?
Albatross hasn't returned.
Everybody knows. Crew's got
Actually seems like a nice place. Although, people aren't wearing a lot.
How are you faring?
Ramen supper I never refuse.
Just came ashore and
Seaman.
people are already pissing me off.
Well, what's new?
Got some rope. Meteorite ingot in that random barrel there.
Why are you looking at me cross-eyed, grey boy?
Just came ashore and people are already pissing me off.
Ramen supper I never refuse. Good, sir.
That's the way off.
Just a bit more and I'll drop this job.
Got an itch, Nick?
Hey there, handsome.
Got a floating box.
die.
Oh, the right way apparently. Triss and guards have heard the land's cries. People long wait is over, and Radwick will save the north. Radwick's insane.
It's a material world.
Hard times we live in. So I wondered if I could
lyric.
piece me trousers.
But there's also crippled kids. The Rosewood
What's that going on over there?
Don't kill me.
On the other side. Can't easily get over there.
Watch it, Greyhead.
What's the Rosemary time this far away before?
Have you seen any prime filly?
There it is.
Easy.
They a gift from a whore for you trying to shaft her.
That was locked.
He's a copper. I'll never come back, you stink.
Oh, Sultan.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Geralt in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure. Bad idea.
We can't kill him!
I killed him! Reminds me of our days of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Oh, no, another drubbing. I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've weathered a bit. Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he can explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
There's a book in the corner.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door. Well, don't just stand there. Read. We might learn something.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Just keep spitting. There's a book. Title. Rosa Vatre. Like a rosa bast of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sing into humorous blue. She shunned her lessons and civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Charming gardening close Villa and Gildorf. Molly, though well she knows the touch of silk and lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Gildorf will an excellent morgue. Vespula, though timid in looks, no adventures did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a big dipper? Far corners, laundry near the mouth of the pontar. Marabella, though her cries are divine when behind closed doors, standing on stage, her squawks are drowned by snores. The bits, near Pauper Square. Eliahel, figure most rare, her nature dual, look deep in her eyes, up be made a fool. Taylor's shop across from the tannery. Across from the tannery, not across. Across.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silk and lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly, keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, In the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Var Atra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Right, we have quite a few. Let's see. We have Spula 82 foot away. Those might be closest one actually. This door open? Yep. Oh, rain. Oh, that's nice. City's quiet in rain.
What do you want?
Cloud passed by sun there.
Junior claims you agreed to pay him more.
Oh no, Junior.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
This coin and leave.
That ain't how it works. Vespula's to pay or be taught a lesson.
Already given her a verbal reprimand. Now go, before I teach you a lesson.
Come on. Gold's gold.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you... Oh, I know you. You or that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Geralt, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
On his ear?
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Laundry. Ooh, level up. Get some more toxicity resistance. Ah, look at the geese.
The sky weeps.
Sky weeps
I will
indeed.
not speak to you. I refuse. Fafail. Sorrow.
Bless you. Another washerwoman.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
A femboy elf.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
You're the cross-dressing elf or a trans woman? Depends on what she wants to be called.
Any better?
Or they, rather.
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do I
dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
That's just
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Cool, dude.
Greetings. Come to look...
Actually, what?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once
awesome
I'm done,
eyeshadow.
it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Oh yeah, I need these later. Let's grab it now. That's just random stuff you can wear. Can't put Geralt in a dress, apparently. Last one. Over here.
So long.
Oh, to be an elf. And also a robot. Okay, who's closest? Molly's closest. Hello, Mr. Dwarf. Treasure Gate. Alright there.
I know you from somewhere.
Who's asleep? Those two are asleep too.
One ringworm.
It's a quest over here. Creature.
Here crawls a witcher. Look! The corpse-like visage, the beastly eyes. This is magic that's made a mongrel of a man.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Brookside, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs. Come on, people.
You'll not find much to do in Novigrad.
Ages.
Must be mad running around in this rain.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Didn't know that rhyme. Well,
What's going on in there with the
Bailiff's
purple
a
light?
harsh man. Best not cause any trouble.
What is this building? I think I can get in there. Interesting. Oh yeah, and that's a crooked building.
No rain working
So
up
cool.
face.
Yes, handsome.
What are you screaming about?
What's that frown about? Lots of fuss over lots.
Seen any prime fillies?
Prime fillies. Now this is up towards the Eternal Fire district, or the Richer district, rather, I should say. Oh, this city is massive. Just look at the map. Like, I've just been all over this place, and then you go into the city, which is not that big, but it feels massive. They just masterfully handle the world building here. Let's see.
Be gone.
Notice of the death of Joachim Swan. Honorable towns dwellers are deeply regret to inform you that the untimely death of Joachim Swan, tax collector who had served our fair city for many years. Ceremonial cremation of his remains will take place at the end of the current month. Here, since Joachim Swan's family did not wish an address to be made known, please address all condolences to City Hall. DPS, please refrain from sending letters of derogatory nature. Lessons in savoir vivre. Which knife should be used when eating fish? Is it fitting for a lady to walk without hose in hot weather? Should a white wine glass be held by the stem or by the cup? Anyone who is aspiring to rub shoulders with Novigrad High Society will receive answers to these and other similarly vexing questions for a trifling fee by inquiring with Count Nougat, World Authority Mass of savoir vivre. Wanted hot burning firewood. The Church of Eternal Fire seeks to purchase firewood of the highest quality. Any man who can supply such product will not only be generously compensated, but also aid to fight against heresy and lechery. For the wood will be used to build the pyres upon which hot mages and other such filth will be incinerated. His Excellency, Cyrus Himmelfart. Wanted Tris Marigold. Eyewitness testimonies confirmed that Tris Marigold of Maribor, known as the 14th of the Hill, a member of an infamous lodge of sorceresses, is currently in residence in our fair city. Anyone possessing of information about a place of hiding, plans, or accomplices is obligated by law of both divine and human. Report to the nearest outpost of Temple Guard at once. And whoever helps their wits by giving her food or shelter shall burn alongside her. Special announcement. Widower, 60 years of age, of medium height, above average intellect, possessing a fortune in both species and real estate, seeks old maid or childless widow of a similar age or somewhat older, preferably from a landed family. Those interested request send a missive with a faithful, engraving the likeness included, to Post Restante, Gildorf, CO Romantic. PS, no response will be given to letters without a full name and valid return address. EPS, women of the elder races, half-livings in particular, need not inquire. Tuesday, next delivery of the latest Kitwani Pros will be made to the warehouse near Hirak Square. Only bulk buys will come. That's a weird weapon shield.
This baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Pippin as well.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman